Hello students. Today we will be doing the last exercise of our chapter 2, that is exercise 2.6 of the chapter linear equations in one variable. So till now I am very hopeful that you are clear with how to solve a linear equation and how to form a linear equation from the given problem sum. Okay, so we have few more in this exercise. Question number 1 to 5, there are solve the following equations. So let us get started with question number 1. Number 1 is given as 8x minus 3 divided by 3x is equal to 2. So what we do with this? This is divided. If it goes to the other side, you know it gets multiplied here, right? So 8x minus 3 is equal to 6. 2 3s are 6x. Here 8x, bring this to the other side and take the 3 to this side, right? So 8 minus 6 will give you 2x is equal to 3. This implies x is equal to 3 by 2 and you get the solution. This is the solution. So it's very simple. Okay, I hope you have understood this. Now I'll move on to the next question without wasting much time. Question number 3 is given as z by z plus 15 is equal to 4 by 9. Now all of you know, when in the last exercise it has been explained, when it is like a fraction we do cross multiplication. So what will be here? Z into 9 is equal to 4z plus 15. So z into 9 is 9z, 4z plus 15 4s are, it's 60. So the variable transferring to the same side and the constant. So here you see, when you subtract you get 5z equal to 60, z equal to 60 divided by 5, you can cancel it, 5 ones are 5, then 10, 5 2s are 10, so z is equal to 12, and here you get the solution. Okay, I'll show you one more, that is question number 5. Let's do that now. I'm just making use of the available spaces, hope you won't mind. Now this is question number 5. Here what we'll do, again we have a fractional type, so we'll just cross multiply 3 into 7y plus 4, and this side you'll have minus 4y plus 2. Okay, so what happens here? 3 7s are 21y. This is very important, you put this implies not equal on this side. That happens very often, I have seen. 3 4s are 12. Here minus 4y and minus 4 into plus 2 will give me minus 8. Now let us transfer the variables. This, if it comes, it will give you plus 4y, minus 8, minus 12, right? So here you will get 25y, you will get minus 20. Okay, y is equal to now minus 20 by 25. Can it be cancelled? Yes. 5 4s are, 5 5s are. So what remains is y is equal to, minus sign is here, don't forget about that, minus 4 by 5, and this is your answer. You have to be very careful with the signs when you transfer it to the other side, when you multiply, divide or anything. Okay, so then it becomes very easy and there is no chance of making error. Now from this you will be trying to solve question number, the remaining ones, that is 2 and 4, only these two. Okay, I hope you will try this. Just you can do as your homework, and if you finish it you can do it after the video ends also, it's up to you. Okay, we'll try in the similar way question number 2 and 4. Now we have question number 6 and 7, the last two sums of the exercise, which are problem sums. Let us get started with that. Okay, now what is in question number 6? Let us see. The ages of Hari and Harry are in the ratio 5:7. Okay, 4 years from now the ratio of their ages will be 3:4. Find their present ages. Okay, so the ratio is given, so let the present age of Hari be 5x. Now you might be asking, why did I take that as 5x, not Harry's as 5x? Because first name is of Hari, then is Harry, and it's given in the ratio 5:7. So we take it in that way. Let the present age of Hari be 5x and of Harry be 7x. Okay. Now they are talking about their ages after 4 years, right? So what will be their ages after 4 years? So let's write down. After 4 years, Hari's age will be how much? Hari's age will be whatever is its present age, that is 5x plus 4, right? And you can write in the next line also. Harry's age will be how much? Harry's age will also be the present age, that is 7x plus 4, because it's 4 years later. If you take 5 years, it will be plus 5. If it is after 10 years, then it will be plus 10. And if it is before, then you do minus. Now it is said that the ratio of their ages 4 years from now, means this by this, gives me 3:4. So can I not write 5x plus 4 divided by 7x plus 4? The ratio of their ages 4 years from now will be 3:4. That is 3/4. Okay. So let's we will cross multiply it. 4 5x plus 4, then 3 7x plus 4. Let's multiply. 5 4s are 20x, 4 4s are 16, 7 3s are 21x plus 4 3s are 12, right? So here let's transfer the variables now. 20x minus 21x, 12 minus 16. Okay, let me get some more space here. Sorry. Minus x, and here it will be minus 4. Can we cancel the minus? Yes, definitely. So x is equal to 4. Now if I have x equal to 4, I can easily find out the present age of Hari and Harry. Okay, so let's write down that. Therefore, present age of Hari is equal to 5x. 5x means 5 into 4, which is equal to 20 years, right? And of Harry, you can write full statement also. I took it as 7x, so 7 into 4 is equal to 7 4s are 28 years. So this way I got their present ages. Okay, now let us, I hope you understood this. So we will go to the last sum of the exercise, that is question number 7. Now let's see the last question. It's given the denominator of a rational number is greater than its numerator by 8. If the numerator is increased by 17 and the denominator is decreased by 1, the number obtained is 3/2. Find the rational number. So let the numerator, because it's smaller, numerator be x, and the denominator will be how much? And the denominator, it's 8 times 8 greater by 8, so denominator is x plus 8. Now according to question, what is the, and so sorry, the rational number will look like what? The rational number, sorry about this, therefore the rational number is equal to how much? The numerator is x, denominator is x plus 8. According to the question, it is given if you increase the denominator by 17, so plus, and decrease the denominator by 1, what will you get? You will get 3/2. So let's solve this. X plus 17, this will be x plus 7, 3/2. Cross multiply 2 into x plus 17, and here 3 into x plus 7. Let me get some space here. So 2x plus 34, here 3x plus 21. Then so 2x minus 3x equal to 21 minus 34. This implies minus x equal to minus 13 gets cancelled. This implies x equal to 13. So if I have x, I can find out the rational number, right? So therefore the rational number is equal to x by x plus 8, so which will be equal to 13 by 13 plus 8. 13 plus 8 is equal to how much? 21. So 13 by 21, this is my answer. Okay, so this was the last sum of the exercise. Okay, and here any doubt, please let me know. Okay, I'll help you surely, and I hope all of you are safe and taking care. Hope this ends very soon and will be in our classrooms. So everyone, thank you and have a nice day.